Hello,
All right.
sunshine. We are
Hello,
still
my sister,
here.
daughter, friend.
We are here. We are here. Everybody, you've been tuning in to a full day of excitement for Destiny Designers University's launch. I tell you, God is so awesome. I'm so blessed to be able to have the best of the best take time out of their busy schedules to pour into you, to be a part of today's launch, and just to really prove my point that we cannot do this thing called life alone. We need one another, and the power of collaborative, achievement-driven relationships is so amazing, and having the right people that sit in your front row. Well, this is going to be a very special introduction for me because when I first thought that I would be able to use my voice to make a difference, there weren't that many people out there that look like me. And actually, I think I can count them on one hand. And I got up the courage while on the internet, maybe looking at it, and then we didn't really have live stream. I think it was just reading an article. And I saw what this individual was doing. I saw her work, and I said, wow, she's amazing. Not only is she gorgeous, like she's brilliant. And I got up the courage to contact her. And guess what? She actually responded. And when she responded, I choked. I was like, ah! Jewel Diamond Taylor emailed me back, and I didn't know what to do. You know, sometimes you get blessed and you don't know what to do with the blessing. And it wasn't until years later that I got to connect with her live and in living color. And I've been so grateful. I affectionately call her my big sis. She is the self-esteem doctor. She works through the mastery of what God has given her with emotional intelligence to help transform people's lives. Her motto, her theme, her work, don't give up. Like she has gotten the message, her divine calling and assignment to save lives, and even in the middle of her own challenges, in the middle of life showing up in a way that could shake her to the core, she stands on her faith and her conviction of knowing that you cannot give up. Giving up is not an option. And this movement that she's created, the people that she works with, it continues to inspire me. And it's because of her and those who've opened up the door that I can stand here today with the launch of Destiny Designers University. So I'm so glad that she is here. I just love her to life. The world famous Jewel Diamond Taylor. Woo! And the crowd goes wild.
All coming to you all the way from California. 80 plus degrees today.
80 plus degrees. You didn't have to rub it in, Jewel.
It's like it's summertime here.
Well,
thanks for that wonderful introduction. That was so awesome. Thank you so much. I'm so honored that we are connected and that you see me spiritually, and you see me physically, and you see me professionally, and you see me in all that God has purposed in my life. And have blessing is one everybody. And some, so when you get people that actually see your purpose, it's such a tremendous affirmation and a tremendous confirmation that you are on track.
Amen. And I just truly just appreciate you, amen, every single word. And you know, as we are fighting through, you know, the core of your messages, don't give up. And I tell you, dealing with technology today, we could have thrown in the towel, but we are fighting through it so that you can get your message out. And Jewel, I just want to ask you, you know, as we know, we don't do anything without God's direct approval of us falling in His will for our lives and utilizing what He has given us to be a blessing. When did you realize that what you were doing and what you were using your voice to do was a direct and divine assignment?
Well, when you heard about me, that you were your someone who looked like you, and emotionally that gives us a permission to go ahead and move forward because we're visual beings. And so the same thing happened for me in the late 80s. I saw another woman named Terry Cole Whitaker who was doing this work, and even though she wasn't the same culture, she was the same gender, and she had the same passion that I already had, and it unleashed my purpose. It gave me permission to do it. I'm a very visual person. So to see another woman stepping in authority and stepping with so much joy in what she was doing, it just opened up a door for me to realize that that is exactly what I wanted to do. And I've seen other people say the same thing, that they saw a doctor and they realized they wanted to be a doctor, or they saw a dancer and they wanted to be a dancer, or they saw a motivational speaker and they realized that's what they wanted to be. So I believe we all have that seed in us, and it takes different experiences to trigger it. Not everybody's visual. For some people, it's triggered by their pain, a loss, a setback, a tragedy sometimes triggers a purpose. And for some people, it's pleasure. They experience something that just resonates with them, just like tuning a piano. You know, when you were tuned correctly, it makes music. And so there was a tuning in my spirit that said, this is the music that I want to make and I want to bring to the world. And it felt absolutely right.
Ooh, I love that. A tuning to the music. Ooh, now all of you watching all around the world, and you're seeing this right now, I want you to put that information inside the Destiny Designers community on Facebook. Share this out. These are jewels of wisdom at Jewel Diamond Taylor. I love that, tuning in to that.
Yeah, because just imagine, you know, I talk to people all the time, and I'm sure you do too as a life coach. We're coaching people that are miserable on their jobs. They don't have a J-O-Y, they have a J-O-B. And when they're on the J-O-B, the music doesn't sound right, it doesn't feel right, it doesn't resonate, it doesn't satisfy them, it doesn't satisfy the people they're serving. They feel out of tune, out of step. But when you get that right tune-up and you connect with the right people, you connect with the right information, then God begins to shape us and mold us. Because in my spirituality at that time, I wasn't doing what I thought God wanted me to do. I was doing what I wanted to do, what I felt right. And so as I was willing to do it and have the courage to do it without the tools, without the affirmation from the people, I began to seek God and say, okay, God, I feel like this is what you want me to do. And I'm opening myself up to you that you would guide me. So for some people, they seek God first. For me, it was just being uncomfortable where I was, and it pushed me out of the nest. And I tell people all the time, if you are uncomfortable where you are, rather than seeing that as a negative, see it as a divine push into the right direction where you're supposed to be. Because if you stay comfortable where you're not happy, you'll never realize your potential.
Ooh, I love that, being pushed. Woo, I couldn't keep up. I was trying to grab the pen. I tell you, the jewels of wisdom that are coming down. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I told you she was incredible and absolutely just gifted. I hope that you're receiving the words, that it's resonating somewhere in your soul, that you understand that somebody needs to hear this right now. Somebody
it's called
needs to know.
Divine discontentment. When we are not content, it is a divine push. We're not meant to be someplace where we're going to live below our potential or not serve God's purpose for our lives. That divine discontentment is a signal. It's also like a smoke alarm, that if you don't get out of this burning house, you're going to die where you are. And sometimes we have to spirit smoke alarms or tell us to that wrong something. So part of my workspace is just and rent.
Absolutely, absolutely. We had a little trouble there in the feed with that last comment, but we're getting it loud and clear. And that divine discontentment, that's serious business. So we hope that somebody right now is real uncomfortable that's watching, that their divine discontentment is going to push them through the fourth quarter of 2014 to really sow the right seeds that they want to reap in 2015. So I just appreciate the fact that you are so crystal clear about your divine purpose, and that you're sharing and allowing other people to be liberated through that. And that's why our synergy and our work together is so exciting. I'm looking forward to what we'll do together here in Destiny Designers community as collaboration, because that's what it's about. We all have our assignment, and the more that we can work together, it's the more people we reach.
And I love you so much, because when I met you and when I hear you speak, it's like watching a mini-me. Your enthusiasm, you know, you're just electric. Your eyes talk, and amazing. You connect with your audience, and you all oh man, that was a younger version of me. And so I'm excited that you are launching this Destiny Designers, because we go to get our clothes designed for us, our hair designed for us, our home designed for us. We get the right furniture. We want all these external things that are going to make, and that oh man, the man that comes through our eyes like it comes through yours, so that we wake up excited to do what we do, even when things aren't always the way we want them to be. Even in my financial droughts or my heartache or whatever's going on, I still wake up excited to do what I'm purposed to do. And I thank God. It's like, wow, I'm not going to a job I hate, that like so many people do. So you and I are about helping people to design their destiny, to get clear, get focused, get rid of the dead baggage, build up your self-esteem and your confidence in yourself, and trust God that He's going to make a way out of no way.
Amen. Oh, I just love you. I want to just jump through the camera right now and give you a big hug. And what an honor for you to say that a younger version of you could exist in this body, because you know how much I highly esteem and love you, and that is one of the greatest compliments I could ever get. And before I get all teary-eyed and mess up this whole broadcast,
we got that Jamaica thing going on, girl.
Oh yes, the Big Island people.
Island people, so we got that too. We love our families, we love our people, we love God, we love what we do, and we just ask God that it would all shine through us. Just having that balance is so important.
Absolutely, and it's a daily walk. We're not perfection. We're working and pushing towards that mark. So it's a daily continuation of making better decisions, self-correcting in the ways in which we can learn, and we can allow people to do the same on the journey together. So I thank you so much for just stopping by, for being here, for pouring in. Let everybody know Jewel Diamond Taylor is live at Destiny Designers University launch. But I want them to also know, in addition to what we'll do together in 2015, I want them to connect with you and what you're doing. So how can they do that?
Oh, this hear it, but I just do get not.
Okay, that broke up a little bit, Jewel, so I'm just going to repeat it for you because it went out a little. Do not give up.net. That's do not give up.net.
And we're
okay, we're having a little tech challenge here.
Okay.
The devil is a lie, and we're not gonna give up, because at least I know how to get to your website. But do not give up. Jewel has daily inspiration. She has some free downloads and information that you can get. I mean, I tell you, I can always tune in and get a spirit recharge and uplift from Do Not Give Up, and just the words do not give up. It's a constant reminder that she is living her calling. She's not just talking about it, she's walking it every day. So go to do not give up.net and make sure you connect. She's on Facebook. She'll be inside the Destiny Designers community. We'll be doing some wonderful things together. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, as you've been watching, you've been viewing, you've been writing down notes, you've been meeting all these amazing people, understand that it's time to evaluate who is sitting in your front row. Who do you have around you that's going to challenge you to live a bigger life? Who's going to challenge you to use all the talents God gave you? Not put 2 and 3 under the bushel, but to let it shine and let it share itself out so that we can be a part of global change. So my sister, Jewel Diamond Taylor, you are beautiful from the inside out. I just thank you and love you for who you are. And thank you for playing with me for the launch of Destiny Designers University. Woo-hoo! All right, well, stay tuned, everybody. You don't know who's next, and I appreciate your time and your presence today.